The Leviathan Chronicles.
Season 3. The seasons thus far. Macallan Orsel has found a starstone. She stands on the riverbank of the Hudson River, holding the last hope for Leviathan in her hands, reflecting on the desperation of the recent past. More than a week earlier, Evangeline Leifric, the leader of the immortal city of Leviathan, was violently thrown into a coma. She was betrayed by her lieutenant Benu, as he attempted to murder her while helping 2 aliens from the planet Sorax escape Leviathan. Her life now hangs by a thread. Before he was killed, Benu implanted a mysterious computer virus in the Leviathan Civic AI that has now gone rampant and threatens the destruction of the city. With power levels dropping and the infrastructure of the city failing, Macallan convinces the Leviathan Council to send her and a small team to an abandoned oil rig known as Iron Gate that she hopes will provide clues as to the aliens' location. She deduces that if she can find the Soraxians, then she could obtain a starstone to save the city and heal Evangeline. But the station was booby-trapped, and Macallan and her team were almost killed trying to escape Iron Gate. Time is against Macallan, as every hour brings the pressure shield of Leviathan closer to collapse. On the other side of the world, Senshin, the rebel leader, has established a dangerous alliance with Jason Sterling and Whit Roberts of the Black Door Group. After learning of the existence of the Soraxians on Earth, Senshin has become obsessed with locating the missing aliens. He hopes to force the extraterrestrials into helping him extend the lifespans of the immortals who followed him in rebellion. After returning to New York with Whit Roberts, he awakened Rebecca Von Alt, a highly energy-sensitive rebel, also known as the Countess. Her ability to sense latent starstone energy made her the most formidable tracker in history, allowing the rebellion to stay aware of any move made against it by Evangeline. But her prodigious ability also made Rebecca a target, forcing Senshin to place her into an undercover identity to literally assume a new personality for decades at a time in order to hide her. While the alliance between Senshin and the former Black Door agents is treacherous, both sides need each other. Jason Sterling needs Senshin in order to discover where on Earth the aliens could now be. Only Senshin, with Rebecca's help, can pinpoint their location. But Senshin has need of Sterling as well. After their imprisonment under Evangeline, Senshin knows the aliens won't trust him or any other immortal. Sterling and Whit Roberts have harbored a secret plot with the Soraxians and are willing to bring Senshin and Rebecca to the aliens. After a dramatic break-in at the Pierpont Morgan Library to boost her powers, Rebecca revealed the location of the aliens to be deep within the rainforest of the Central African Republic. But the awakening of the Countess did not go unnoticed. While Macallan and her strike force were injured and adrift in the northern Pacific, they were able to sense Rebecca's location in an abandoned subway terminal in New York City. Anton called in a favor from a disgruntled pilot in the rebellion named Henderson Riverstone, who reluctantly agreed to help Macallan with her mission to find a starstone and fly her team to New York. After a deadly aerial showdown over the skyline of Manhattan, where 2 immortal aircraft fought to bring each other down, Macallan was able to sort through the wreckage of the Moonblade to find the remains of the tracking device used by the Countess. In the debris, Macallan finds a slender thread of hope when her hands connect with an active, energized starstone. But hope has been more elusive for some. After being separated on other sides of the planet, Tully and Oberlin were reunited in Tibet after jumping through a keyhole. They were prisoners of the Black Door Group, but managed to escape in Okinawa and return to the smuggling underworld they abandoned many years ago. On the run with nowhere left to turn, Tully and Oberlin find Fish Egg Freddy, a dubious contact from their past, who agrees to assist and hide the pair while Yakuza gangsters look to collect a long, outstanding debt. But the price on Tully's head proved to be too great. Fish Egg Freddy double-crossed his friends by turning Tully and Oberlin over to the gangster Kasunori Tanaka. After being brutally tortured, a deal is struck between Tanaka and Tully. Tully is given 72 hours and a plane ticket to New York to find Tanaka's missing son, Toshi. Failure will result in Oberlin being killed in Japan. And finally, back in Las Vegas, Harlequin is recovering from his grievous wounds suffered in Leviathan after being framed by the traitor Banu for implanting the computer virus destroying the underwater city. Harlequin made a desperate escape to the ocean's surface, where he foregathered with his young ward, Lisette Manzabil. Together in the Condor, they flew to Las Vegas so that Harlequin could receive medical attention at a clandestine hospital known as Sanctuary, hidden deep within the bowels of the Encore Hotel and Casino. While he convalesces, Harlequin has ordered Lisette to go undercover and infiltrate the DEF CON hacking conference being held in Las Vegas. And now, Season 3 of the Leviathan Chronicles.